everybody.
Morning.
We're in Exeter IKEA this morning, having a cup of tea and a cup of coffee. And we thought, as we've got so many bits and bobs from IKEA that work really, really well in the van, we'd share our discoveries with you. You've probably all discovered them already, but just in case you haven't, it might be interesting for you. Anything to add?
We're tempted on having a breakfast, but it's not the best breakfast, is it?
It's very cheap.
It's very cheap and it's okay.
No pasties involved.
No pasties and no crispy bacon.
Bacon? Not crispy?
Yeah, bacon.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Maybe breakfast. We'll see. I'm also filming this on my phone today, so excuse the quality. It might be better, who knows.
I use this for my cereal. They come in several different sizes. They're really easy to use, nice and sturdy, but the small one fits perfectly in our van cupboards.
Also in these drawers we use these IKEA bags. I didn't actually see those in IKEA this time, but for organising some of our food. We've got healthy nuts, cereals, crackers and chocolate, of course. But yeah, so again, using the full height of the drawer and keeping it all organised so you can find things easier.
Okay, these little things are also excellent. They popper over things like handles and whatever you can popper them over, and then hang up in the camper van. And are brilliant for dropping a bottle of water in, sunglasses, or anything like that. Also excellent little things for clipping onto anywhere that you clip them onto. And again, there's a little drop box. These are our towels of choice at the moment. They wash and dry really quickly, and they're lightweight.
They are £6. They do them in white as well. They've got them for £1 at the moment.
IKEA's zip seal bags are without a doubt the best in our opinion. They're nice and thick, durable, and they've got like a double seal, and they're really cheap, come in a huge array of sizes. Definitely a recommend from us. These are excellent tissues. We keep these in the van all the time. Big stack of them in storage as well. We use them for everything.
How much are they? Do you know? Oh, so they are
£2. These are also excellent. I hang this on the dashboard and drop sunglasses into it. We've used them for all sorts of things. They're £1.50. Get a few.
Is it that one?
They're £2. This is an excellent larger drop box that you can clip onto little bits and bobs. We use it in the cab, have used it in the cab, on the side pockets of the driver and passenger's door. Brilliant for just dumping stuff in.
And they are?
They are £3.50.
So you can get them with lids as well.
Another hot tip when you're equipping your camper van is buy square stuff if you can, because you'll find that not many cupboards in your camper van will be circular. Plastic plants.
In the plant section, where do you stand on plastic plants?
Me?
Yeah.
They're plastic, not plants.
Yeah, they do look really, really nice. I mean, look at these. Really lovely.
They do look nice.
They do look nice.
But in a camper van, when space is precious,
yeah,
they take up valuable space. It'd be like putting a picture of my motorbike on the wall, pretending that I've got a garage.
In our small space, we don't have any because we utilise every bit of space.
And we're not stupid.
They have to be stupid like plastic plants. vans.
No,
I
you
like
don't.
plastic
I'm not
vans.
depriving people who've got them.
Another brilliant discovery from IKEA is that a single quilt cover will fit over our Panda Bamboo Mattress cover perfectly, so it acts like a fitted sheet. So this particular one is a child's one, and it was reduced to £5, so that's loads cheaper than it would be to buy a standard fitted sheet, and they stay in place really, really well. We use a mattress topper because our mattress that came with the van is in sections because the whole back lifts up. And you can feel the ridges in it, so we wanted a mattress topper just to make it a bit more comfortable, which this one does. And that there is a rug from IKEA, which hopefully will stop some of the drafts coming in winter. But we couldn't go for anything deeper than this mattress topper because this cupboard here is our shower and it opens right up over the mattress. So as you can see there, we couldn't get anything deeper on the bed. So that's our full-size shower in there, and we keep our laundry and other bits and bobs in the bottom. I'm not using the shower. We have a back door to the wardrobe, and then when it's closed, a front door to the wardrobe. So we've got the shower on that side, this side is our toilet. So it's nice and separate, so we don't have a shower over our toilet, so everything in here stays nice and dry. Just shower, toilet. That's what I love about this van. I'll show you a few things that we've done in here. No, I won't show you a few things that we've done in here. I'll show you a few storage solutions that we have in the bathroom. Right, we've got this brilliant shelf up here which holds loads of things. We're actually at the laundry at the moment, so all our towels are being washed. But this, I found this on eBay, and it velcros onto the towel rail with all these little plastic clips attached, and we hang our towels from these, and also our toothbrush tops, so they're not sat on the side in a pot going all manky. All the cupboards in this van actually seem to be quite tall, quite high, so to utilise all the space in there, I found this brilliant, if you can see it, this spice rack which holds loads of stuff. I've got an IKEA bag there to stop all the tall pots tumbling out of the cupboard when I undo the door. Yeah, so it's amazing what you can get in these what look like relatively small cupboards. In the bedroom, I've put up some expanding net curtain poles. I've got one here, which we use for drying towels. So it's much tidier having towels and little bits and bobs drying back here instead of in the front, because it looks really messy and I don't like that. So you can hang things up here, pull this curtain across, which is on another one of those little poles, those expanding poles, and pull that across, open the window, and everything can be drying away and you don't have to look at it, so that's really nice. We put this curtain up for privacy because there's no actual door to the bedroom area, so we use that for privacy, and also hopefully in the colder weather it'll give us a little bit extra warmth. For our clothes, we use these packing cubes from Amazon, so we've got various sizes in various colours, and we've got all our clothes packed away in those, and that keeps everything nice and tidy and organised. So these are just some of the things that we found, and we're constantly looking, aren't we, wherever we go, for little bits and bobs that will make this little van feel bigger than it does. It's fine as it is, but every little thing we find
helps.
Yeah.
And watching other people's videos as well has been a massive help, hasn't it?
Yeah, and we like doing it. We sort of never sit still, do we? We're always trying to improve.
So it's an evolving
Constantly evolving. For example, as you know, we've got rid of the big table because we love this feeling of space. It's nice to put your feet up, which you can just about do under the table, but it's all nadgy and it's horrible. We eat from a tray on our laps, which we used to do at home anyway. We probably sat up to the table twice in
Yeah,
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we definitely don't need it. If the table was there, Will wouldn't have been able to get his legs up.
Yeah, when we did have the table, I would have to take my leg off, dump it down here somewhere.
Wiggle
Then I
out a
could.
bit.
But even then, like, the table was obviously at this height. It's just no room.
Yeah.
So, and we put our feet up. This is our relaxation time.
So we've got a telly up there because that's the only place in this particular model of D55 that we found we can put the telly.
There's no space.
A lot of people have them up here, but for some reason in this model we've got this panel, and this bit obviously runs all the way along, whereas others stop right there, and then you can slide the telly in that area. So we rigged up the telly in between the headrests. So we did have, talking about things that we buy and install and take out and replace, we did have 2 of these, which are organisers that sit on the back of car seats. So there's one there, and I had one here. So that's Will's, that was mine. But I've managed to stow away all of my stuff now in various other places, and I'd like to get rid of that one as well, take out all of this, all the seat belt mechanisms, and make, or get someone to make something that slots straight into this space, into that gap, to fix the telly onto, and to have a few shelves on, and some plastic plants, Willie?
No.
Candles.
Yeah, flickering pretend candles.
Pretend
maybe.
candles, not real candles.
Wow, unless we're feeling dangerous.
No, pretend candles. And yeah, make that look like a display unit type.
Yes, a china cabinet.
A china cabinet with glass doors on it as well. It's with the telly in the middle and some little shelves on the outside. I think that'd look lovely, because that's just unnecessary. We're talking all the time about every bit of space counts, and that's a lot of space.
And keeping things neat and tidy.
Yes, that's very important in a small van.
And dust free.
And dust free. Had a nice clean this morning, haven't you?
Yeah.
Done the laundry, cleaned up. Everything's looking lovely. So yes, so those organisers that go on back of car seats are really good. Get loads of stuff in them.
Mine, I think, looks quite neat and tidy. But we can explore we can explore the making a china cabinet.
Yeah, I'll do some designs and then you can see what I think, what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
See if you like it.
That'd be good. We've got one of these little tables here. So one of the problems when we took away the main table was nowhere to put a cup of coffee or what have you. And we went through lots of different ideas, and we came up with this, which is the little shelves you can buy that go on the back of a TV that you leave your remote on.
Yeah, so it's made to fit on the back here. The lip goes over there. The legs at the back, yeah, remotes and
so
other bits and bobs on.
TV tidy. So it feels flimsy. So that feels like, oh, I'm not going to put a hot cup of tea on there, but it's fine. It just hooks over the table rail. We hang our remote control for the TV on it, and then you have these legs, which I've modified slightly. I put these extensions on with the little rubber feet, and it just tightens up there wherever you want it, and it just travels. So when we're driving, it doesn't move, it doesn't jump off. That's a real success. But these neoprene slips from Amazon, I've got 2 my side, and you could get loads more. This is a perfect size for fitting, dropping your phone in. So
they've got the stretchy fronts, aren't they, and a decent back.
You can stuff them.
Yeah, they stick really well, don't they? And you can take them off and they don't cause any damage because we've moved them back.
We've repositioned them. And then up here I've got my Sony earbuds.
So we've got another one up there.
We've got
and over here I've got mine up here, my earplugs, what are they called? Headphones? Earbuds in there. And there's Will's shoehorn down there, which is an essential part of amputee life for you.
Well, it is for me. When you change shoes on your leg, I tend to keep them on really tight, and of course the foot is a very stiff plastic, and so they can be hard to get on. And a little shoehorn, again from Amazon, actually, I think they're 50p or something daft like that in Amazon, and the shoe just pops on as easy as you like.
Another mod that we've done is over the sink area. So you may think that's absolutely fine. This is a nice sink area. This is a sink. We don't use the sink very much because we don't do a lot of cooking. We haven't done a lot of cooking. During the summer we had lots of sandwiches and salads with limited washing up. We've now just bought an air fryer, which is brilliant, just a 2-litre small air fryer. So I guess we will be doing more washing up. But in the meantime, here's our sink, our hob's under here. This is our sink. In here is now our fruit cum chocolate bowl. So this is a good area for preparation, for food preparation, but not ideal because it's all different levels. You've got lots of areas around the edge of this glass top for the sink that food can get down, and it's just not, it's not perfect. So we thought, well, we can make that better, which we have by doing this. We bought a glass chopping board and we've adapted it. We've put little feet on the bottom, so it fits over the sink perfectly, and now you've got this whole area to prepare your food. Doesn't look like a lot, again, like everything that we show you, none of it looks like much, but it all makes a lot of difference when you use it a lot. So yeah, that's a really good mod. These, oh, that was from Amazon. These coasters, also from Amazon. When I originally got them, I was a bit disappointed because they're supposed to be like really grippy. They don't grip particularly well to normal surfaces, but on this glass they stick like glue. They don't go anywhere, so that's really good. As those of you who have these shelves will know, they are completely useless. So they're above the hob. Gas cooker, so you're limited to what you can put in the shelf because of all the heat that comes up. So people have put your favourite plastic plants in there.
I love them.
And we've had tea bags and stuff in there, but we've ended up using that just for wipe storage, and attaching a box of tissues underneath, because as I said, we don't cook a lot, and when we do cook we usually use the electric items that we've got, which we can power from the EcoFlow and save on the gas, because gas is quite expensive, so whenever we can we'll use electric. So that you can take that off easily. It's just bungeed up there when you want to open the hob and use it. Also, you may be able to see an egg timer in here from IKEA. Now we use this when we play Boggle as our timer. Boggle comes with a tiny timer, which is no good for me. It's good for you, isn't it? Because Will's good at Boggle. I need, my brain needs extra time. So we've got a massive egg timer. So that's why that's up there. Nothing to do with food cooking. So that's just a few of our discoveries anyway. And please don't take our word for any of them. Make your own judgment and make sure they're safe and they work well for you.
Thanks for joining us again, and getting through this.
Getting through this. Probably enjoy if you made it this far.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe. Remember, subscribing is totally free. Some people think that it may cost.
My mum thought that she hadn't subscribed because she thought you had to pay, because the word subscribe in anything else usually means there's a cost involved. They're all free, and by hitting the notification bell,
then you get a notification to say a new video has been released by whoever it is you're following. Make yourself a cup of tea and sit through it.
and keep coming back, please. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.
Bye.